Thank you, Zoom
Thank you,
lady.
Zoom lady.
Thank you, Zoom lady.
He's awesome.
Okay, here we are. Time for another Wildly Abandoned, everybody. We got a good group here talking about The Dark Knight Rises. Great
Jeez.
title. Uh,
Wow.
yeah. We have Tuan here, who is not in these episodes.
Yeah, wait, wasn't I?
No.
No, not at
Nah,
all.
dude. He's just here for the hype, dude. I love it.
This is
Just
good.
You're
in it for the
fully
love of the
right.
game.
I'm gonna ask
Yeah.
you all about these episodes. Um, what you don't know about them. Um,
Mhm.
we also got Jamie here,
Hi, that's
voice of
me.
voice of Rachel, who gets to say a lot of fun things in these episodes, as I feel like it's becoming a more common occurrence.
Good.
Maria is here, Ginny, aka
Hi.
Yay! We also have Naomi, voice of Liza.
Hello.
And then it's good that we are talking about Nate episodes, and Nate is here. Hi, Riff.
Hello.
And
Hello.
last but not least, special guest two Wildly Abandons in a row, Owen, Sound
Hey.
Lord.
We are truly blessed.
The Sound
Hello.
Lord.
Yes.
We should get him a wizard's hat. That'd be sick.
You say that like he probably doesn't have one.
I
You
was
say
gonna
like he
say
doesn't have one.
begins
Yeah,
looking
dude.
for it.
I mean, if you have like an old school wizard hat,
We're good to go.
Trying to think maybe I should get one.
I have a cardboard one somewhere. I don't know where it is though.
A cardboard
W.
one's better in
That's
my opinion.
Like, hold on.
That just adds to the bit.
Great. Well, Owen does that. Um, yeah, so we're going to talk about
The gods would not provide me with a wizard hat, so I made one myself.
honestly wizard move.
Oh,
That is way fancier than I anticipated.
that is a very
I think your sound is out there, Owen.
Sorry, cat, turn the microphone off.
Ah,
course.
cat.
The baby.
Good
I
cat.
have a low res cardboard wizard hat somewhere in the same kind of style as this.
Ah.
Gotcha.
Okay, I was gonna say when you said a wizard hat, you took that down. I was like, that's way more impressive.
Behold,
That one took
my
a lot less
wizarding
time to make.
hat.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
wow. Ooh, now we'll have to send wizard hat pics.
send wizard hat pics. That's awesome.
This is the energy of this group. We all know it.
I sent
Okay.
you my wizard hat. Answer me.
That's great.
Yes, sir.
I already.
Now I'm gonna have to write that in the next episodes. Dang it. It's fine. Okay. Great start, everyone.
Show me your wizard hat.
Okay. Stay focused, everyone. So, The Dark Knight Rises. I will start off by saying I didn't originally have a title for these episodes as I was writing them and I was telling you guys about them a million years ago. I just remember being like, oh yeah, it's like, an episode where Nate actually gets to do some evil stuff and we get to like explore who he is a little bit more. And I don't even remember how it happened, but we were just joking around and somehow the Dark Knight came into conversation around the same time and then it was the Dark Knight and it was a great pun and I said I have to name it that and no one argued with me. So there you go.
Yeah. And also it's like a goated movie, so like why not?
Yeah, for real. That was my thought. That was one of the first, I think that was one of the first PG-13 movies I ever saw because my family was pretty strict about like what I could and couldn't watch. I think, well, that's kind of a lie, Lord of the Rings trilogy, but I feel like that's just
for me.
that's on a different plane of existence.
That's I
Yeah.
mean, that's like an integral part of being a parent. You have to show your children that because that's when they awaken in their brain. It's like, oh, this is what actually good art is. Like, this is what actually good filmmaking is.
Yes, exactly. But
And then you like show them Ted, and then
And you just undo it all.
and you ruin everything.
So yeah, I remember that was like one of my first PG-13 movies I think I saw. I remember I got scared at one point and hid in the bathroom of the movie theater. Only
But when
for
he does the
Twitter.
magic trick with the pencil, man,
Surprisingly, that didn't get me.
I mean, where did the pencil go?
what I don't know, man. It was
I didn't
magic.
see it disappear.
I didn't.
Yeah, guys.
How'd he do that?
I can
I
think of one
heard
place.
it was all practical too. Like he actually made it disappear into that guy's head.
Good.
That's not magic. I saw it flew right up into that guy's face. You'll not fool me.
So I'm gonna go through the scripts now and revisit some of this. We can all revisit this beautiful story as a group.
Oh yes.
Oh, I should probably pull these up, shouldn't I? Oh god. Oh wait, I switched to Opera. Oh god. Or Firefox rather. I might not have these. Hold on. Am I a scrub?
I believe in you. It's fine.
Chat, am I a scrub?
I mean,
am a scrub.
I grew up in a Firefox household,
Chat.
so I liked the little guy. I liked clicking on little guy and get to the internet. Little fox. But anyway, shout out to David for the one Carlton
Okay.
line in this entire story. Gotta have
Missed it.
his dumb little intro.
Yep.
Very important. Yeah, I mean, starting off really obvious is I feel like we're going to be talking about Nate a lot, and there's but like we start off with like just Nate just so tired. That's just the essence of Nate most of the time. He's just so tired. He doesn't want to put up with anything anymore. Delia is always at like a 10, and Nate is just, I feel like most days he's like trying to get to a 4 because
Yeah.
it's just so much. I remember writing very early on, and this was because at this point, AJ had already been cast as both Delia and Lavinia.
Yeah.
Because I just remember her being like, I remember asking her just like, can you do like a vaguely Southern accent? And she was on it. So then I knew I had to write a little reference in there where like Nate talks about like someone bearing as little resemblance to Delia as possible, and then straight up going into the Lavinia bit was very important to me. I think it holds up. It's pretty good. But yeah, I think that it's funny because like Riff and AJ essentially are still effectively doing a scene together.
Mm-hmm.
But just very different vibes.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
You guys are just gonna be. It's like you got this going on now, and like for these episodes, and then just Delia and Nate and Chester and Paula. I keep putting you in the same scenes for things.
I just think that's a hilarious idea of like, hey, can people figure it out without looking at obviously the credits, but just
Right.
having same people do the same like but different duo, that's awesome. I just think it's hilarious.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm going for. Yeah, I think that it's cool to see Nate's dynamic with someone other than Delia, because I feel like up until this point, it's just been a lot of him being either just like, I don't know, I guess like her like footstool or like sidekick on the best of days.
For decorative carpet.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. Honestly, I don't even think she considers him decorative. I think he's just there.
I consider him decorative.
Poor Nate.
Yeah.
Poor Nate.
As I said before we started this call, the two words I use to describe this arc is they're silly and sad. Yeah.
Just it's a bit goofy.
It's a bit
ew,
goofy.
it's a
It's
bit-
the sad clown arc. Perfect for the Dark Knight Rises.
No.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I'll leave.
And
This
that's why
title's got-
he's here, baby.
Yeah, I give my 2 cents and then I'm
That's the
gone.
ticket.
Maria is
Fuck
now
up.
on the Zoom call twice. I'm not gonna question it.
Double Maria.
I just thought that.
Wait,
To
one
make
of them
the-
is our friend Maria Burns and the other is Maria.
Wait, I'm in here twice?
You're in here twice
Yeah.
now.
Oh
Whoa.
no. How did that happen?
I'm not
Said
questioning
my
it.
internet disconnected and then I reconnected, but I guess I'm still here in spirit. I don't know.
Honestly, it's kind of funny. All right.
Ghost Maria.
Pick
Ooh.
other me out. It's freaking me out. Pick
We-
me.
It's your doppelganger. I'm sorry.
Wait
guys have
until
to
it's
fight
The
to the death
abandoned
now.
That's
has
really gonna be
become
scary.
haunted. Ooh.
There can
Oh
only be one.
no.
Extreme prejudice.
Right.
Fight for the right to survive.
Yeah, I want to get more into because like to start out with this Nate and Lavinia scene, it's very much like they well, Lavinia's just being kind of what she usually is. Feel like with most people, which is just like very like affable up front, you know, and just so she can try to get what she wants using charm as opposed to outright like force, which I feel like is the more Delia characteristic, you know. Um, so I kind of, you know, and Nate wouldn't really know that having met her for the first time. So like I'm pretty sure like Miriam says later on that she's like messing with some like clueless rube as we speak, and then cut to Nate.
Yep,
Yep.
that's her boy.
Yep. So I think it's very good how yeah, like I said, we can talk more about this in a little bit. I'm just trying to go through the script here. Uh I will say that I liked writing this scene where Lavinia not knowing Nate and the same like, you know, it goes both ways. Her saying something like, "Oh yeah, you know, otherworldly portals can be like a big deal and really incomprehensible." And then Nate's just like, "Nah, I know what this is about," and just goes right for it. It's like, yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's well aware by this point.
You spend too much time around Cersei and
Yeah.
things start to get mundane.
Yeah, for sure. And that was the goal for that. Cutting away for a little bit, we finally get to the investigators portion. Some stuff with Miriam and Dulcie, you know, some cute, wholesome relationship stuff. As well as like a little bit of an argument, a little bit of a it's kind of a bummer that I don't really have their voice actors or Dio, you know, for the Orville parts of it. But we can talk about it a little bit. I mean, I don't know how much you guys remember having again recorded this a million years ago. But yeah, Orville is kind of doing what he does and making very blunt commentary about their arguments about specifically like how serious to take certain things in their relationship, including Rachel being an aspect of it. You know, Miriam's relationship with Rachel is always going to be front and center in her life. So there's like definitely some talk about that. And that is the driving, I feel like, conflict that they have for like a good, or at least it's driving, or what I should say is it's driving Miriam's actions for a lot of this. But it was you know, I do like writing Miriam and Dulcie's relationship, and I could go on about that for a very long time, but I think we should focus on you know, what everyone here has been doing for this storyline, and also Tuan. Also Tuan is here.
I'm here for moral support. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going back, yeah, to the Nate and Lavinia stuff. This is where I'm gonna start getting into some fun. This is where we start to see some fun Nate stuff after our first little investigator interlude when they're in that big. We're now in like the magic mirror space. I knew eventually I would have some kind of alternate. I mean, we already have kind of played around with some alternate dimension stuff, and I want that to be like a big aspect of the show as I like write more stories about it. And I feel like I said, it's kind of been a recurring thing. We went inside of Orville's mind space for a part of one of these episodes, and Frank's arc talks about like his experiences with other dimensions, and which I hope to explore more. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, just I wanted to do like a magic mirror kind of shape your own world situation, and I was thinking about because I wanted a situation where I thought that Nate would be very easily drawn in and would also lose like his grasp on things very, very quickly. Just kind of, you know, lose the grasp on reality quite a bit. And this is sort of where it starts when he finally realizes it's like, I can do things without consequences because Delia's not here.
Free will at last.
Yeah, and like the first thing I remember writing this, I think I was asking, I was just like, what's a stupid thing that Nate could do immediately? And I think one of the I was asking around, and I think one of the ones we came up with very quickly was sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yes.
You have 2 fans.
So I was just like, yes, sandwich.
That was the cringiest thing I've ever done in my life.
It's okay. Honestly,
Shouting out TF2. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm still waiting.
I'm going to clip that and insert it into future episodes.
Just somebody in the background. Sandwich.
Sandwich.
I want to say, where's my TF2 Heinous Investigations fan art world? Where is it? I'm still waiting for it.
Hey, big dub. Shout out TF2. All right, let's move on.
Where is
I'm so
I
embarrassed.
want my art of Jack and Liza playing Team Fortress 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take.
Oh,
take
yeah.
That's what I want.
Fan art.
That's what
W.
I want. That is
W.
what I want. I'm not going beyond that. Yeah, sorry, just going back to this. I think starting with like a sandwich, we go from like sandwich to like fortress made of pillows, like really, really quickly.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I wanted Nate's like villainy to have a very specific flavor to it. And like Nate's thing is always safety, like always about safety, even like and questioning things and exercising caution. So it's just like, oh yeah, everything in his world is going to be super soft and squishy.
Mhm.
You know,
That's
but
my favorite. I love
yeah,
it.
it's like it still has the potential to be dangerous as we find out, but like the general vibe is cozy.
That's close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very fun. I just want to. This is the point now where I'm just gonna start going like riff. Oh my god, I was losing my freaking mind almost every like minute of listening to this because Nate is just increasingly unhinged from like this point onward.
It was really the more and more we start dipping into like it is just Dark Knight.
Yeah.
I really am just borderline doing a Heath Ledger thing or just some kind of Joker thing. I'm like,
I got a little more Mark Hamill, honestly, especially in
I'll
the
take that.
in the
Fuck
second
yeah.
in the second one. I got a little bit of Mark Hamill's Joker, and I was like, okay.
I'll take it. I like it. Being
but
compared to that man is
you're
a
welcome.
huge compliment.
I appreciate just how much just energy because it's like we had like a lot of back and forth about how like yes he's all kinds of unhinged because just he finally has no boundaries after being like super repressed for a really long time, so just going from like 0 to 100, like in spite of that he is still Nate. So like finding that balance was, I feel like, a little tough, but we definitely you definitely nailed it.
Thank you.
Yeah, especially on some of the more ridiculous stuff, like him naming the Fort Magnificent, like good delivery. There's just a lot of things about this that I really
Dare you to find a better name.
Yeah.
Can't.
You can't. Yeah, he's all about it. Yeah, it's like, and he still has some like this early on. He's still he's aware that like Lavinia is up to something, but he's too distracted by like his own wish fulfillment to 100% care. Yeah. And as if like this, I feel like this was already setting up for like a good storm of things to happen. But then like you add the children into the mix, and this is the Jamie time. We've entered the Jamie portion of Wildly Abandoned.
You have entered the Jamie zone.
Yeah, I it's always delightful to have Rachel and Benji offering their commentary that no one asked for. Yeah, and I think this is actually the episode I'd like to know your thoughts just about this idea in general and where you think it's going. Jamie, Rachel has appointed Orville the official junior investigator bodyguard at this point.
Yeah, it does remind me of like being a kid and just like dragging adults into your like imagination games. And they're like, "Hello, I would like nothing to do with this." And so you would appoint them like Grand Poobah, whatever,
Yeah, that's
and they just kind of play along.
yeah. Like I'm convinced Orville doesn't 100% know what's going on, but yeah, he's just going with it.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think that trying to think back to the relationship, it's very interesting why like I don't know if I established it really, but why do you think Rachel chose Orville?
Um, I feel like there's probably some connection of just like she probably thinks he like doesn't get included enough because he just doesn't really say anything. So she's like, "Oh well, I'll make him my friend."
You know, yeah, she would do that. I think you're right. Yeah, because she's also been somewhat isolated for a
Hmm.
long time. She knows what that's like, and she knows that what it's like to like be isolated, but also be very powerful and not know how to handle that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Also, just Orville's like really tall and kind of intimidating looking, even though he doesn't intend to be. So
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like that's all 100% valid. I really love I still am writing stuff contrary to what to how long it takes to put out these episodes. I do still write new ones. Will they get made? As always, flying by the seat of our pants. Um
Will they get made? You decide. Subscribe to our Patreon.
Here it is again. No,
Subscribe
dang it!
to
It's back.
Patreon!
Yes, yeah. Shout out to
Nice.
Patreon, Paco. Heck yeah.
I'm so
Hell yeah,
sorry. Your
dude.
device doesn't seem to be working. Let me just plug right here.
I love that you have built-in shills. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, the chat started. The Zoom chat.
Ah,
No! K-pop Demon Hunters has entered the chat. Okay. We're not doing this. Quick tangent. K-pop Demon Hunters, guys.
Jeez.
I haven't seen it yet.
I love it.
Me
Please
neither.
watch it. It's so
I really
good,
need
guys.
to.
It's amazing. I bullied Jess into watching it, and I
No,
tried to get Naomi to watch it.
I'm
still
going to.
dying
I
at the
haven't
picture,
yet, though.
man. I can't-
I'm coughing from how hard I gasped. Oh god.
Oh, dude, I'm saving that on the computer. I don't care.
Oh,
I'm
Jess,
using that
I'm so
space for
sorry.
that.
It's amazing.
Holy sh! I need that for later.
Oh god.
Also,
Oh,
the light in my
that's the
mic just went out, so now you're gonna. If anyone's watching me right now, I just got extra spooky because I'm not changing the light.
God.
Yeah, no, of course not.
No. All right. Back to the story. But yeah, I think that Orville and the kiddos, I kind of have messed with that idea a little bit. I'm thinking about the Christmas episode or holiday episode. It think it's explicitly said on Christmas. Yeah. Sorry, excuse me. That I'm back to being able to breathe normally. Okay. Yeah, I like putting Orville and the kids together because Orville is, in spite of everything, very protective.
Yeah.
And the kids are very silly and very hard to control. And I think that I remember that I think I first started to get the idea to like have them all together when they did like way in the first season, like the misadventures in babysitting kind of thing.
Orville's the Steve Harrington,
Yo.
That's real.
the unwilling
That's
but
why
excellent
he's here, ladies and
babysitter.
gentlemen. Bro, he keeps pulling out bangers. I'm saying, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
he's just God.
Yeah.
He's a God
He's
amongst
pulling out
men.
bangers. People keep wanting to bang him. What?
Another
What?
oh god. Another banger from Juan Wen from Heinous Investigations.
Yeah, I think the most important thing that I wanted to touch on in this episode is Tuan, what was your process during this episode like?
Yeah, when I first got the script, I knew that this was probably going to be my hardest role to do because like I play a lot of characters who won't shut the fuck up.
That's very true. The character even when you're not playing Algae, like thinking of Clay, he's usually exposition guy.
Yeah, he's the lore dump guy.
He's a god amongst men. He's
I
just
am the
built
lobster
different.
god. Bow down before me.
God damn. I am so happy to be here again with you, Tuan.
Same here.
Twins, guys.
Same here. The twins.
All right. I'm trying to think of things. I feel like now is a good point to talk about sound a little bit. Hi, Owen.
Hello.
So
How are we?
how are you? Owen has just to start out here, Owen has gotten to the habit of screenshotting my sound design requests and putting them on Blue Sky. So track him down on Blue Sky.
I find it cathartic.
I need to find those.
Screenshot those, please.
See, there came a point where they were just silly and outrageous because I'm me, and that's just how my brain works. And now I've gotten to the point where I'm kind of messing with him a little bit in some parts. Just a little. Just a little bit.
I think it is hilarious that they've become to the point that, like, like old Twitter where people would have like banger tweets and this just would go viral that way. I just think that's so sick that you're like, just what you say is now being, you know what? This is going on. Other people have to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Owen.
Yeah. Owen, you want to plug your Blue Sky right now?
I mean, it's the same place you can find me, unlike many other places on the internet. It's just Autumn Court Faye. Spelt the British way.
That's real.
Hell yeah, brother.
So good. Yeah, but you can find some of my notes that Owen now screenshots and puts out for the public. I'm not mad about it.
W.
But I think about I asked him to make almost every single episode. I ask him to make some new variation of magical sounds, and he does it every time.
The first one I have found is a lightning sound, not thunder.
Yes.
I
told you I just started messing with him.
Because famously lightning doesn't sound like anything.
Doesn't make a sense.
The thunder is the sound.
I was hoping that he would understand that what I was going for was, if you look at a picture of lightning, what does it sound like?
Thunder! But it's... Wait a minute! I'm confusion!
The most annoying thing about these sound directions is the fact...
I'm gonna throw up.
That Jess writes them, and I know exactly what that thing sounds like up here.
That's the thing, is that I knew exactly what you meant, but I was like, I know that linguistically this is not a sentence.
Yeah, it's not.
But I got it 100%, and I'm mad.
Sometimes I'll just send Owen YouTube links to like cartoon sound effects.
Yeah.
Oh, those are the fun ones. I'm like,
at that point, I've just given up and just been like, how's this?
Just trying to figure out a non-copyrighted version of that. Go, okay. We can do
Lethal
this.
Company static noise.
And you do it every time. Yeah. And sometimes I give a little bit of a break and find the Creative Commons section of Free Sound.
Oh yeah.
Website.
That part of freesound.org is here. It lives right here.
It lives in me.
It cuddles my aorta.
But as I wanted to just going through the script, I wanted to just say really quickly, I think there was one very specifically where like Lavinia has tea, and I was just like, I don't know if this would work, but can you just like hold a drink up to the microphone with ice in it? I don't know what you ended up doing, but I'm very curious.
How did I do that? Genuinely, by the time I finished editing some of these...
I was in the middle of drinking when you sent me that, and I remember doing something, but...
But like, by the time
halfway
I
through
finished...
the box of wine that I bought.
I have forgotten
That would be me. That would be like
everything.
It's all good.
and through a haze. Oh, I'm missing a line.
You know, one of the best things I
Ugh.
ever heard was a graduation speech from my grad school, and the girl, she just thanked boxed wine in her final speech. Like after she read from her thesis, she was like, "I would like to thank boxed
Boxed
wine."
wine.
She's so real for
That's
that.
a hell of a
Yeah.
shout out. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Queen right there.
I remember how I did it now that I've found the sound to refresh my memory.
Yes, what do you do?
It is this glass that is covered in kitty cats.
Oh.
I have
With your skull ice.
no, it's not skull ice. It's refreezable plastic ice cubes.
Oh my gosh.
And when they're frozen, they make a lovely clinking noise.
They do. It was
So sat at this very desk with this very mic.
incredible. I love it.
There you go.
Wow.
You know,
Love the Foley art.
I'm happy that my suggestion actually
God.
semi made sense. Yay!
It did. It was great.
Go.
Hooray! Awesome.
It's a very nice microphone
Yes.
too.
I'm
Thanks.
thinking about more sound effects. Yes, good, Mike.
It does the bisexual pride flag at one point.
That's yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to make the
wait.
pog face.
All right.
We'll get there in a second.
So back to Orville
We'll
and
get there, we'll get there,
the Orville and the kiddos. I was thinking about.
Happy Pride.
Oh, we got it there.
There it is. There it is. Oh, it's gone. Oh, no more
Neuron
people
activation.
allowed.
It's
So-
bisexual pride light at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it was interesting, besides having the kids and Orville back together like they were in that first season episode where Lavinia first shows up, bringing Lavinia back into it, just fully prepared for revenge, including against children.
Yeah, especially against the
Especially
children.
against the children.
All of them.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, and still uncomfortably into Orville, which I will say was like it's definitely hard from a writing standpoint. It was so hard to like write something like that. Like I knew that I wanted to I just was like, how can we make this bad person even worse? And I was like, yeah, that works. But the fact that Orville just does not care is a big part of what helps with that. And is also kind of a little like Orville is creeped out by her, which is like a big statement.
Yeah.
For sure. And I like how the Orville and the kids, the three of them interacting with Lavinia were also like I think some of the first things that I wrote. And I really enjoy how Lavinia is upset that the kids aren't scared of her, and on the contrary, they both are just like, no, we're actually gonna like turn around and get you right now.
We're
They're
gonna
like,
get
nah,
you.
I'd win.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I'd win.
I mean,
Yeah.
they would though.
I mean, yeah.
It's not
They would and they
unwarranted
did.
confidence. Yeah.
They have a track record already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, we've seen this episode already.
Yeah. So we only have a few minutes left here, but it's taking me forever, but I've gotten to the Liza and Ginny portion, and I'm glad that you guys are both on here, Maria and Naomi, because I've described this like, yes, Nate's name is in the title, and Nate is a big focus of this plot, but I also say that this episode is kind of for the girlies.
Yes.
A little
Yep.
bit. Yeah, because like the investigators or investigator adjacent people who are most involved, because Orville and the kids are kind of kidnapped for most of it. But yeah, you've got Miriam, Dulcie, Ginny, and Liza, and I really wanted just to have like I was waiting for the opportunity to write a story where the investigators involved. Yeah, like I said, it's for the girlies, and I'm very happy. They are Miriam's investigators for this episode, and I think that you get to see like you get to see their personalities front and center when it's just them, and definitely like what the dynamics are. I am looking for the one bit specifically where I remember in the script the directions to Maria where Ginny is humming Ride of the Valkyries or something very close to Ride of the Valkyries.
Oh, it was Ride of the Valkyries.
Yeah, it was Ride of the Valkyries, but I think I might have described it as something close to Ride of the Valkyries. Like not didn't have to be exact, but it was pretty dang close. But it's okay. Copyright is fine on that. But yeah, I just fully looking for um Orville about her Regency romances and Liza actually realizing that there's a serious issue going on and having that back and forth between them. You guys nailed it. And I remember texting you and I heard it for the first time all put together. Maria, how was that for you?
Well, it was really fun. I like that we get confirmation that Ginny is a Jane Austen stan because same. And I remember recording the humming was kind of hard because my microphone did not like it because it was very high and very, Ginny sounding.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
it was a fun time.
It came out great. It really did. Yeah, I'm very happy that went. And also, yeah, like you said, the Jane Austen stand, because we know that Ginny is now just fully involved reading for the sake of reading because she fully enjoys it, because almost all these investigators read books. It's important.
Yay!
That's how they are. And yeah, and the Jane Austen, of course, Ginny would be all about Jane Austen. It's the drama. It's the romance. Yes. There's only a minute left, so we may have to pick up more. But Naomi, I just wanted to start off by saying I think Liza is trying to keep everyone together for the majority of this.
Yep. I was gonna say that. Like, she's like, guys, we need to focus. Like, Ginny, can you stop having your romance moment? Like, can you guys stop fighting? Like, we're on a task right now. So that was pretty fun to play with. Like, she's trying to be her like cheery, positive person, but she's like, guys, please.
Yeah, we could talk about it a little bit more in a second, but yeah, she just like kind of slowly starts to lose it over time. And it's real good. Okay, I'm gonna stop this one so we can do another recording. Thank you, Zoom lady. We are back. Still picking up where we left off about The Dark Knight Rises. Gonna keep saying the title because it's one of my favorites.
Oh, shucks.
We do the entirety of The Dark Knight Rises with Nate as the Joker.
Well, wait, give me a why so serious as Nate.
So serious.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Dear God, no. Dear God,
no. Why is he kind of sound like a really Bishonen like?
Well, see, I'm
soft
still a
boy,
little bit
just
in
like
the evil Nate side for that, and he goes a little higher.
It really does.
I'm gonna kill you.
You're my kid.
That's what I was gonna talk about.
Elio's never gonna be mean to me again.
I was gonna talk about that actually, because getting into I will say when I first listened to this, and like you can tell that Nate's just trying to get a word in towards the end of this episode when Lavinia's losing it at him, and then when he said, I kid you not, every single time that bit came where he's like, "I've had enough," I had to pause it and just go, "Ah!" I don't know if I got eaten, but that's what I did.
Just
Yeah, just
annoys you, man.
It's something it's something inside of me. I don't know. It just happens every time.
It just disintegrates.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something deep in my soul.
I hope anybody else
Is the
knows that
gremlin
meme
within
the
all
guy
of
goes,
us.
and then he just disappears.
It's yoinked.
But yeah,
Oh,
because I just he really is like because I told Riff that like I was like, in the second half of the arc you can go as unhinged as you want, but in the first half I want it to be creepy, and it was creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed. I think like my favorite thing, because like yeah, Nate falls into the straight up like, I'm in control now. This is all mine. No one's taking it. And it just goes full crazy by the end of the episode. But I remember listening to the end of the first episode and being like, I have no idea what I have in store for like the second half with Rift's performance. And
It's chaotic.
it is chaotic. I love it though, because I remember being like, I was hoping that like, yeah, I was hoping that he was just completely all over the place because he's just not sane at this point. Just
I was
full
just
nervous
kind of
breakdown.
Sitting back, just okay. Hitting one like this, the most stereotypical stupid actor thing. You gotta get in the moment. Like you'll ever go to those auditions and you'll be in the same room with all those people, and all of them have a different method of getting ready, and then like you'll see some people just screaming at a wall, and it's the funniest. That was me getting ready for this.
Yay! I'm so glad that I could cause that.
Yeah. Hey, the neighbors didn't call, so
nice.
Hey, no problem.
It worked out. It's fine.
Yeah. It's like it was so fun because I just truly didn't know what to expect with every single line. I was just like, how like Nate, like regular Nate versus how unhinged Nate is this line gonna be, and I was never sure, and that made it amazing. Truly. I did laugh really hard when after because he says that really like you know, like intimidating thing at the end of the first half of the arc where he says like, you know, this is my world and I'm not gonna let anyone take it from me, and then to immediately go into the next episode where he says like neat.
Like I think after he says that, he immediately says like pillows or just
yeah, something crazy. Yeah, he does.
The minions, and to me that's what cracks me up because I was just like, I'm gonna be really evil, and then I have to summon my minions, and I know the cornier and clownier it sounds, the funnier it'll be.
Yeah,
it's the please that really gets it.
Yeah,
like, just the little space, and then the please.
Yeah. That's what, and I that was one of the ones I focused on so hard when I was talking, like when Riff and I were talking about it, where I was just like, the please reminds us that it's Nate.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's still there evil. Somewhere.
He may be evil, but he's still polite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's our boy.
Oh man, there's a wrestler named Kevin Owens. He got done screaming at one of his friends and then pulled off in his car, and he still used his blinker, and that's what I think about. That's what I think about anytime people are like, Kevin Owens is like the most mad person on the planet, pulls off screaming at Sami Zayn, turns on the blinker, looks both ways.
Nate coded.
That is Nate coded.
Yeah,
it's my favorite thing ever.
It's okay. But that's the vibe to the whole thing, and it really comes through. It just, especially with Nate being kind of like as the as the Miriam investigators, as I call them throughout the script, Miriam's investigators, him just kind of being like this like crazy like games master voice from the sky, like taunting them and using like his absolute power to make everything harder. And him just being like, oh, okay, I like this. It's
and it sounds cool, right? When you hear that voice reverberating through every inch of that place, it's really cool.
Yeah,
that's really high pitched.
Yeah. I mean,
yep. I'm looking right at Owen the whole time I say this because I know you probably had to listen to that more than anybody. Oh dear God.
It's not that bad, to be fair. Like, it is.
Oh, thank you.
It's not quite Nate, but it's Nate enough that it's funny. Like, there's just there's too much creepy.
It's quite a bit of creepy.
I always expected Nate to be the most easily reformed of the villain trio, and this is just kind of crushed that in my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he's just broken. He's just so broken. You know?
Yeah.
It's
the bounce back from it.
It's Delia's fault.
It is
all Delia's fault.
It is.
The boy.
It kind of is.
The poor boy.
But I was gonna say the fact that I
he
actually
just wanted his sandwich.
The fact that I actually wrote that actually have Dulcie saying and like describing Nate's voice in the script as a pitiful whine.
Yeah. I know that pitiful whine from anywhere.
Yep.
Oh God. It is so pitiful. It's just so
It is.
sad.
Yeah, I still think back to like in the beginning, I was very much like, I was like, I was so hesitant about making Nate too whiny. I was afraid he was going to be annoying or like, I don't know. I thought maybe he was going to be annoying. Who am I kidding? I thought it was going to be annoying, but it kind of is amazing now. Like looking back, I'm so happy that we changed that because it works.
The definition of commit to the bit.
Yeah.
I think it gives him like a unique special charm, like especially because the other two are like so intimidating that, you know, not only does it make him stand out like personality wise, I don't know. I like oh, okay, I'm gonna say the words in the exact order that they came into my brain. I just like a pathetic little guy.
You're a pathetic little guy.
Yeah, you know.
What can I say?
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
We like a guy failure.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He's just trying his best.
I love it.
He tries his best, and that's what I love.
And I think
I really do try to put myself into my work. I really try to take a piece of myself and, you know, pull from something real so that like they know it's genuine, so like they'll pick up on so thank you. I appreciate
That's
that.
why every time I come to my desk I stub my toe.
No. Oh, and you have to say that out loud. I'm making you. It's in the chat.
I need to hear this.
What, Guy Fallieri?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Hell yeah.
So
Welcome to Flavortown. Oh, we forgot the L. It's Favortown. Sorry, we're also missing an O. It's Favotown. Welcome to Favotown.
Favotown.
Good lord. All right. Pulling once again, switching back over as the episode does to the investigators. I would like to say that one of my favorite lines from this script is Liza's, "Ginny, I see you gathering belladonna. You are not poisoning the kidnapper."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
My favorite bit is the fact that Nate imagined the belladonna in the first place.
In the first place.
That's true. What is
Nate had
belladonna
plans.
doing in the pale?
Nate had plans.
This is it. These are the hints of Nate's.
It's by the entrance. It's by the entrance.
I can only assume, Naomi, that was a favorite line for you.
Yes, it was very fun. And I love just the absurdity of like Ginny's so wrapped up in this like romantic like side
Look,
quest.
poison is how people die in romance novels. Okay?
Yeah.
How are we supposed to
Problems.
poison them without them noticing when we're walking in there?
No, she doesn't care if they notice or not. She's gonna walk in and just shove
Put
them
it in.
water.
See,
That's 100%
stuffs the belladonna down
See,
their throat.
that's what
With
happens.
this.
That's what happens when she rolls a d20. It's 20, and she just fucking walks
She
in
gets
there.
a nat 20. That's what
You
D20
don't
stealth.
see this.
Jenny following it up with, "I'm extremely protective." Okay, that was also one of the first exchanges I wrote. I knew it was happening.
That's awesome.
Because it's very like Jenny. Yeah, it's very much she is the knight going to rescue the princess right in the castle fortress right now, and she is fully owning it. She is prepared.
Yes, my man.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I think that it was the perfect combination of Jenny's absolute single-minded insanity towards rescuing
I
Orville.
love that Ginny is crazy at the like. It doesn't take much, and
Yeah.
she just immediately like, "What if I just go crazy about it? Like, what if
Yeah.
I do something so unhinged that they don't even know how to respond, and that the element is surprise, and then she
Yeah.
wins."
Yep.
It's like Ginny's like always at 60. There's no like 1 to 100. It's just like 60 to 100, so it's even quicker.
Yeah. Very fair. Yeah, and I think between that and then Miriam and Dulcie arguing, like I said, I was very careful to have every every scene just again Liza's lines becoming more and more desperate of just like let's just be okay, let's just be cool, let's just be smart, let's just be mature, okay. And
It's too much to ask.
yeah.
She's
Wait, I
trying
have a
so
question.
hard.
This was written before like book talk became like really popular, right? Because I feel like this
Probably.
I I feel like Ginny is a little bit of like beforehand, or
Right.
like
Book talk girly.
this is the future. Book talk will
Mhm.
come from this.
Oh my God.
Because
Jenny, okay, so we're gonna need some
you heard it here, folks.
yeah.
Just started book talk.
Thank
bro,
you.
she started book talk. That's awesome.
I bow. I take my bow.
Make it canon.
Honestly, yeah, we're gonna need a random recording from Maria at some point of Jenny's book talk. Sam.
That would actually be really fun.
I think
Listen,
yo, that's sick. Please do
guys,
that.
I have the most cursed romance novels in my office
That's true.
because people keep donating them. So,
I-
and I'm like,
okay.
come on, I have to have
You
them.
gotta read this.
Have we just come up with like the new marketing strategy?
This is
Please, God, we have to
Characters
do this.
doing
Yes.
things
Listen,
in character for TikTok.
Someone
Yeah.
donated this whole stack of vampire romances, and they have like absolutely crazy titles like Much Ado About Vampires and Crouching Vampire Hidden Fang.
Jenny's book
Those
talk.
are
There's
definitely
no
Ginny's.
way
Yeah.
that those are not smart.
It's real.
So wait, so Jenny's book talk is just strictly vampire romances.
Listen, and then she
Strictly.
argues with the
I mean-
inaccuracies of
Yes,
it.
she
She's like,
does.
first
Of
of all,
course.
it isn't possible.
I'm still getting over crouching.
Why
spider
aren't they
hidden-
sparkling?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Vampire hidden fang.
Oh,
Bruce Lee didn't die for this.
listen, one is called Sex and the Single Vampire.
What?
In? Inside of?
Sex and
Oh, okay. And the single vampire.
yeah.
The more we talk about this, the more.
Yeah,
it
we
needs
were
to
just
become a
we were
thing.
just going to town, and then all of a sudden, this one vampire was just in the corner. He was like, "No, keep going," and we were like, "I mean, it's a vampire."
See, the problem is now I'm thinking about everyone's TikToks, like every character's TikTok account, and I just want to say that I before I get back on the topic of the actual episode, I just want to say that I think that Elliot's would be him genuinely trying to give actual helpful medical information because the healthcare system is insane and he wants to try to mitigate that. But then
Every TikTok Elliot makes ends with, and remember to drink water.
honestly, yes, but I also think about half the time his demon side would come out and just go on rants like, "Don't drink bleach. What are you doing, you idiots?" Like stuff like that.
It's like, have you seen that one where they're like pouring like Comet or whatever, and like a bunch of liquids into a toilet, and they just I've
mustard gas or something.
forgotten what it's. Yeah, they just like make poison gas basically. And then there's like a person responding to it, and then they're like, "I'm trans now, and you're still doing this," like years later.
Do you understand how much time has gone by? I have self-reflected. I understand.
Oh my gosh. All right. So I was gonna the one Liza bit I really wanted to shout out was straight up before they cross the the bridge that needs the obligatory bridge in every like quest across an unknown fantasy land. And fully I wrote in the directions for the Liza line, grasping at motivational straws. And yep. Naomi, want to talk about it?
Yeah, no, it's such a good such a good line direction. Like she's like, please anything, like just the fucking bridge. Like
Yeah, for real. I what is it that she says? She says, "Oh, look, a beautiful canyon." And what do you know? A bridge. Like she's just trying so hard. It's so good. It was great. Again, I always got to spotlight all the incredible deliveries you guys do, because whoo boy. And then obviously Nate makes it an actual death trap immediately. And him talking about how just like I get why Cersei does this now, and it's just thunder and lightning everywhere nonstop. You know, lightning that sounds like lightning, not thunder. Owen.
I'm getting that tatted.
I appreciate it.
That's iconic.
We also had a big discussion about from the first I forgot to mention the first episode or of this arc where Owen had it was me telling him I didn't even use the correct term because I forgot what a portcullis was for the fort. And like I was just like, you know, like that drawbridge gate thing but made of pillows. And Owen the conversation was something like it was just like I think it was something like, is it bad that I know exactly what a pillow portcullis should sound like?
The thing is, I think that's another one of the ones that I screenshotted for Blue Sky.
I think it might have been. Look, I mean, you know, it was great. It was a portcullis, it was made of pillows, and it worked.
I like, as much as I give like crazy looks when these things come across my metaphorical desk, I do actually quite enjoy making these sounds. But I'm kind of looking forward to a couple of normal episodes, if that's ever going to happen.
In Heinous
About
Investigations? No way!
No way!
Yes! Beautiful.
Look, I'll take caves and stuff where I can just put like a little bit of echo and some crumbly dirt and things, and we'll be fine. Call it a day.
What about the shark, though?
Yeah, what about the land shark?
What about the shark that's just in the cave?
The ground.
We can do sharks. Sharks
By
are
the
easy.
way, still one of the. I remember reading this project like the first time, and there's just a fucking shark in a cave, and I'm like, you know, I think I'm gonna like this project.
Yeah, exactly.
We're here,
That
we're
was my
vibing.
mindset too. I was like, of all the things that you could have put in the cave, a shark is a legendary choice.
Not a land shark. It's an actual.
Yeah, I mean, it is and it isn't. It's a land shark in that it exists under the land.
That's true.
Oh god,
Subterranean
it's so funny
sharks.
to me.
Subterranean sharks.
There's nowhere you can go to be safe from them. Not even the sky.
No.
Oh my god.
I mean, I
That's
think
true
the film
horror.
Ghost Sharks already taught us that lesson.
That's true. You
Oh,
can't
dear
even
God, we
die.
can't even
from
die and get
escape
away from 'em.
sharks.
Don't forget about avalanche
God.
sharks.
Avalanche sharks, Sharknado.
All the, sharks exist everywhere.
Man, we're all just gonna
Sharks
die
are
to
coming
sharks.
for you.
Sharks going for you.
All right. I think that
Final destination with sharks.
I'm gonna do a quick little another quick little shout out for those who could not be on this call for because again, I'm so sorry I mess with all of you constantly. But also it's incredible to see you guys pull it off every time. Because I think about how I straight up said to AJ, who does not speak any French, here's a line in French.
AJ doesn't speak French.
Not that I know of.
Because that was like stellar pronunciation.
It was. I mean, maybe she does, but to my knowledge, I don't. And when I showed that to her, she was like, "Okay, I will be learning that." I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, I feel like I remember that from like the rehearsals of her
Yep.
being like, "I have no idea what this is."
Yeah, she was just like, "Okay, I'm learning French." I'm like, "Yep, thank you." And then she
That's so
really did
sick.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then Dio got the easy English translation that comes directly after. Yep.
But that means Dio knows French.
Yeah. Yes, that's how that works.
Bouton de merde.
Honestly, I have to see if I can who else I can get to speak foreign languages because Miriam just does that by default.
I do not volunteer as tribute.
Yeah. If I'm gonna force anyone to speak another language, it's probably gonna end up being me, given the characters I play. It'll be fun.
I think it'd be interesting to have me have Algie speak another language badly.
I would, it'd be like, have you guys seen Inglourious Bastards?
Yes.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Or no.
Oh man, I gotta go watch that movie again.
It's
God, I haven't seen that movie in so long.
it's so good.
Algae speaking like a foreign language badly happens with Jack stood right next to him
Mhm.
and nails the pronunciation.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think Riff wants that, but I might
I mean, I'll do it if it's funny. Hell yeah, I'm in. I
Mhm.
will. I suffer for
Yeah.
art.
I mean, clearly, based on this episode.
Hola, como estas?
I think I'm just
And then
going to
Miriam
accept the
slapped
role of being the cringiest actor
Miriam
of all time.
snaps his neck on the spot. You-
Weirdly, I've already got that sound effect.
Yeah.
No.
It's specifically labeled Algae's neck snaps and he dies.
Jack shrugs.
No.
Well, it could be the first resurrection we have, you know? It's like then she
Yeah.
feels a little bad. She's like, maybe
She's
I was
like, all right,
over
maybe
hasty.
I
I
was- maybe it
overreacted a
was-
little
Wait.
bit.
maybe I
That would be
overreacted a
so
little
funny.
bit.
Jack is breaking down. He's having like
Yeah.
a full. Oh my god! I could have spent so much more time with him. I could have treated him. He comes back.
We'll
and
get
then
him back.
He goes right back to like, nah, I knew you were coming back.
You motherfucker.
You motherfucker! You couldn't
He-
stay dead.
It's the sound effect notes that I get where Jess has just put Elliot magic intensifies.
Listen.
More.
I do that a lot. I just go this, but more. I do that a lot. But Owen does it. Yay!
Just put exclamation mark.
Yeah. There are also a lot of notes I give to Owen where I'm just like, maybe the voice actors recorded this, maybe they didn't. We'll figure it out. I get that. I give that to him a lot.
And maybe the voice
Yeah,
actors
crazy.
have recorded it.
Crazy.
Maybe
yeah,
they haven't.
Maybe.
We'll figure it out.
It's crazy. It's just, who would not record all their lines?
Who
Yeah,
would
right.
miss a line in a very important episode and have to record it in 15 minutes to meet the deadline?
At this point, I'd be hard pressed to pick out one of you who hasn't. So you all have that in common.
I've even gotten it. I remember during the Martin episodes, there were just gaps in the thing, and I was like, no, not me. I wrote the thing, not me.
I'm from
Me, Brutus?
I made the thing.
I am Jessica Heinous Investigations, and I forgot a line.
No. Yeah. Oh my
this
god.
this is Jess showing up in my Discord mention or my Discord messages.
Oh yeah. Oh that's. Oh no.
Where the lines, Riff?
Where are they?
I do. I will say,
Just-
especially with these episodes, I annoyed the
Fucking
crap
minds,
out of
Riff.
Rip. Like I was messaging him every day, if not every other day, for a minute.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, well, 'cause,
I would just be
like,
like,
you were-
"Hi, I haven't
You
heard."
and me both
from
were
you."
like, we got to get this perfect, and
Yeah.
I think it comes out great.
It
Comes out great. So, you pointing the proverbial gun at my face through Discord messages, it worked out.
And I would be like, I would always be like, "It's only 5 lines," or "It's only 3 lines." Over and over.
2 hours later.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
had to go to. I got. You know what? I had to start thinking about like. Happy Gilmore, my happy place. I had to go to my happy place to get back into this character. Think of your happy place, Happy Gilmore.
You had to go to your happy place for Nate.
Go
Yeah.
to your happy place.
Or evil Nate. Yeah, I'd give you that.
He's still the soft boy.
is
He
the
might be the
soft
evil.
boy.
He might be the bad boy, but he's also the soft boy.
Well, speaking to that, on like finishing up what I was gonna say about
Mhm.
the Orville and Lavinia, those scenes where there's
Yeah.
just a lot of like deep philosophical thought and monologuing for like a hot second in this silly episode. Big props to them for bringing a little bit of grounding and drama to this arc. Thanks, guys. But I mean, Nate also provides plenty of drama. Getting to like, great. I've already said plenty of great deliveries from Riff on this, but yeah, his little breakdown, like this has been one massive breakdown, but him just finally getting to the point and being just like, everybody just like thinks he's just an extension of Delia, not his own person. just to get like walked all over, and he just is genuinely upset about that. And I think you like, I don't remember if I gave you any direction in terms of like crying, but there was crying.
Yeah, I like
I was
to
like,
I like
damn.
to find parts of myself that relate to the character, and I like to put that in.
Not again, no.
And I like to put that into the character, and so people that can see that it's genuine and that they can connect to that.
No, stop
I
it.
miss my wife, Tails. I miss my wife.
Somehow Jess wrote a riff accurate Nate.
I want to just put out there that Nate's gonna get some really nice things in the finale arc. I promise. He's gonna experience some very nice things, and we're not gonna talk too much about it.
Delia fucking died.
No, he spoiled it.
Oh.
Who would have guessed it was Colin with the Rube Goldberg machine?
Okay. I think that I think now is a good time with like 5 or 6 minutes left on this call to just ask if anybody like has any like final thoughts off the top of my head. Talking to Jamie, I don't know if you remember very many details of Benji and Rachel trying to come up with a plan to escape the dungeon. If any of that was fun.
Vaguely. I do remember like recording it, and I remember editing it, and I went, man, I'm funny.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, no, at one point,
only
like
with your
Rachel
help.
talks about a unicorn. Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Getting a unicorn. Yeah.
that is a line that sticks very. It lives in there now. It's in my brain forever.
I mean,
yeah.
I was gonna say then we end up with a pillow mech. Yay, Owen.
Yes.
Again. That was another one.
Talking about the pillow mech, the first person out there who's listening who can figure out who's controlling the pillow mech, because there's 2 people doing it. If you type in at us, the first person to get it gets a gold star.
You hear that, folks? Gold star. That's premium currency.
Yeah.
Badge of honor right there, dude.
Bro, that'll sell for like 5 million.
I know what my
Right
gold
up
stars are
there
worth.
with-
That's why I offered one.
It puts you right up next to the person who gets the first comment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that is a very prestigious title, his first comment.
So what you got to do, you got to make sure that you are the first commenter and the person guesses it right.
Also, if you
Double
don't have
prestige.
the bell,
Double
if you don't have the
prestige.
bell,
People kill for that.
yeah,
Later.
they fucking die.
Mhm.
Seen it happen. The bodies.
Sorry, no, I thought it was so funny that people die.
We have gone off the rails.
I was like, we got to double down on this now.
Full Joker.
Okay.
Just full Joker.
I also want to say that having back to once again praising Ginny and Liza, the fighting bits that they get. Once again, poor Liza just needs to fight things that are alive in some capacity.
Yeah, she's like, my powers are not very useful right now.
She gets it, she got to take out some corn monsters in season 1.
Yes, yes.
There is a part of me that still deeply enjoys the part where Nate finally gets stopped and he sees Miriam running full speed up the fucking tower.
Yeah.
And he's looking down like, well, I know what comes next.
Yeah.
I am so upset that we can't use copyrighted music, because that's prime I need a hero moment.
It is.
Yeah, the dog meme of
Yes.
he accepts his death.
For people who can't see that.
Oh yeah, but they haven't been able to see any of the memes that we've posted.
That's fair. Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, no, you just reminded me of another thing that made me laugh, which is they fire a pillow from the mech in retaliation at Nate because Nate's been using freaking pillow cannons. And we haven't even talked about the freaking pillow army of pillow people. That's a whole thing.
I created and killed an entire race.
No, they
That's
Huh.
that's what
Yeah.
that's what Nate did. He was a tyrant.
oh
Huh.
God.
Wait a
I
minute.
don't think the pillow
Yes.
minions had sentience. We're fine.
Okay, that's
Okay,
good.
okay. Would it help you if I told you that I had plans to bring the pillow minions back?
Pillow minions have
So they
sentience?
survive?
They just disappeared. They're hiding. They're like not.
They're in
Yeah.
another plane of
There's another,
existence.
yeah, they're in another
Shadow
plane.
realm.
They shall return. I have plans.
Pillow minions
Nice.
over the ship.
But yeah, I was gonna say, so they're retaliating with the pillow mech, and it was the bit where a little tiny throw pillow just gets spat at Nate, and then he's just like, my face, just fully in his, just reacting. I'm like what was it I was gonna say? I'm like a fan of the animated show Bob's Burgers, and I feel like that's like a Linda Belcher thing to be like, my face. And that's I mean that's not how Nate says it, but I think the combination of just Riff's delivery, the fact that that was what like bothered him after he's been a freaking pillow warlord, and yeah, and the fact that it reminded me of Bob's Burgers also took me out every time I had to listen back to it. I realize we're running out of time really quick, but oh yeah, I got monster vampire dog Jenny gets to come back. That's always a fun time. Yay. Always good. And great sound effects, great Jenny acting. You know, we're gonna have to do one more call after this, aren't we? It'll be quick.
Probably.
I know it. We can do it. So Zoom lady. Apparently, in the break between Zoom calls, Maria felt the need to share the Goodreads link for Crouching Vampire Hidden Fang.
Dude,
Just
I
needed you to
need
know
Ginny
that I
to
didn't
read.
hallucinate that.
I really don't know how to feel about this review. I couldn't wait to see what happened to Paya. Her dark one, Kristoff. He's D.O. I'm guessing abbreviated for Dark One. Pal
Yeah.
Alec and the Council of It. I don't know if you can call him that.
No, there's tons of them that are, dude. Like they're all. One of them is always evil, like the dark one, like in Once Upon a Time. Like I don't understand.
I feel like we have to make like a book club and we all have to like report back.
Oh, dude.
I
Oh,
mean,
God,
hey.
yeah.
I'd be down.
Specifically for this book.
Yes.
For this
I've been
book
so
specific.
bored.
Is this
The
even the
specific
first
one.
book? It
No.
sounds like
No,
this is
it's
not
book
the first
7.
book.
So-
Yeah.
Maybe you
Reading
guys,
through the
if we do another Kickstarter, maybe we should have, if we reach our goal, we do a dramatic reading in their various
He
character
reads smut.
voices of this book.
Listen,
I think if I tried to okay, well Jenny reading this book would honestly be peak.
Oh, dude.
Damn, that's a scathing review.
it is a scathing review, and that's the thing. Like they're not gonna endure for their literary merit. However, I feel like they're probably deeply entertaining.
All right.
Hey, I already volunteered as tribute.
Yeah.
That sounds hilarious. Just
Mhm.
just recasting the entire book as our characters would be so funny.
I don't
Just-
think I don't think I can do anything as Elliot. I don't think I can. I don't think it's possible. Fine.
Well, that's the thing is
Elliot
that you could
gets
just
eaten.
you could just do the line as the character. You could just botch it. You know, just go.
Yeah,
for it.
every single thing, anytime it would get even remotely smutty, it would just be
Listen,
Oh,
tomorrow
oh,
when I'm at
oh.
work, I'll flip through this book just for you guys and find the most unhinged parts and put them in the Discord.
Yay!
Let's
Yay.
go.
Eat us.
Are you putting them in the Discord as voice notes or?
You know, depending on how busy it is.
Record.
All right. I wanted
If you put them in as just text notes, I will do my best voice impression of them.
honestly, we all take turns. There we go.
Yes.
That-
Yeah.
yeah.
There we go.
Hell yes.
It'll be great.
All right. I just I want to just say my final thought about The Dark Knight Rises is just the very ending where
Oh yeah.
after the investigators help Nate see his value. It's important, before telling him to go away before they wreak vengeance on him. Um
Please leave. We are all a little mad at you still.
yes, with him just going into this, you know, toxic situation again, but being more confident about it and having more input. And I will say that um this is kind of a turning point for, I feel like, Nate's interactions with Delia and Cersei. I
Mhm.
feel like Nate, from the beginning has called out Delia on her stuff. It never gets him anywhere. And I'm not saying it will get him anywhere now, but I would hope that there's just a little bit more of, I don't know, an edge or something to Nate's interactions going forward. And like I said, Nate will get happy things in the next arc he is in. Get ready. We love our boy. Thank you. Um Now I thought we could just take our usual last few minutes of our wildly abandoned call to just, well, I honestly, my brain has just fallen apart as it always does over the course of this. And I can't remember if I said it when it was recording or not, but that I was talking to Maria and Naomi via text throughout listening back to this episode. And this was actually a voice call, I think. And I was just like, guys, I know that I like have a weird relationship with silly campy villains, but like after listening back to this, I really have a weird relationship with silly campy villains and it shows. So, I was just kind of thinking of some like villainous characters we could just kind of talk about for like a few minutes. I don't know, like ones that stick out to me as, iconic in one way or another. There are a lot of Disney ones on here. I can't help it. I straight up, when casting Delia, when asked what is the vibe, said Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove without a second thought.
Yes.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
It is very,
Very good. Very
yeah,
good
very
choice.
good. I think that Delia and Nate meeting Yzma and Kronk would be a wild experience. Yeah. um
Well, now I'm like rushing to Google to try and just think of.
Oh, don't you worry, I got a whole list. I'm just gonna start spitting them out, and if anybody has their thoughts, I would love to hear them. I think Maria and Naomi, considering that we have all watched this movie at the same time, I have Jareth from Labyrinth as the first one on the list. Him and his stupid little fushigi and his weird tights. I don't know.
This weird
His
tights.
weird tights, okay? I was gonna
Okay.
Oh man, wait, hold on, wait. What was
because
that?
like
You remember Mr. White?
from
Remember that?
from season one.
Which one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
where I wasn't subtle at all and made a bad guy who's a hunter with the last name White. I knew what I was doing.
Gaston, anybody?
Yes,
Love
Gaston.
Gaston.
What an icon. Truly.
Man, that's one that I think I could probably do way better now than I could when I originally did it. Because
Ooh,
I
interesting.
don't think I think I could do it better this time. I think I have a better intention.
Oh my.
Because yeah, I
I
was
don't even
like,
do what
I'm gonna make
specifically.
my voice growly. That's
Oh dear Lord.
I did it.
Nice.
That's
I I you know I do appreciate Gaston. Like I said, I have so many. I was such a Disney kid growing up that definitely influenced my like standards for villains. Um I we straight up did for last Halloween a slightly reimagined version of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs from Disney with Delia fully doing the evil queen bit, and I think it really fit. But I remember that scaring the crap out of me as a kid, but also kind of had respect for her a little bit. Um, I and like trying to think of like some of like the really iconic ones for me because like I kind of watched Peter Pan a little bit as a kid, but it wasn't like my favorite. I think it was a little old and also problematic, even if I wasn't fully aware of it.
I gotta go watch Hook now.
Ooh, Hook though, yeah. Honestly.
The movie or the music video?
The movie, bro.
Okay.
Because like that's nostalgic for me, man. That's one of the first memories I have of watching a movie. Oh damn! I'm looking at. Oh god.
Sorry, I just looking at comments about the Queen of Sunlight.
No, because what
say
was
that out
that?
loud.
Like she didn't have a neck. Like
Yeah, you're right.
she was just like a face in this like black veil of like with the crown on top. I was like, where's her hair?
What happened to her hair?
Where's his body? Oh
She's bald. No wonder. No wonder.
I know.
I will stand by. I feel like this is an easy one, but okay. So if we're talking about Disney movies in general, we are talking about Gaston because Beauty and the Beast was one of my go-tos. But I was obsessed with The Little Mermaid and like Ursula, though.
Well, that's because she's an icon.
She is an
absolutely
icon.
is.
Absolutely, and I feel like, I feel like when I try to write a like woman or like femme villain, I always think of Ursula just a little bit in the corner of my mind.
I'm always thinking of Ursula just a little bit.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Yeah.
No,
I think Radican a lot from like the Great Mouse Detective too, for some reason. Like that little dance number where they're all singing to him. I think about that a lot.
I mean, yeah, fair. I also think about that a lot. Vincent Price, honestly, in any capacity, if we're talking like, classy, just a little campy, just a little silly, but also scary, just icon. Perfect.
Yeah.
No notes. Have you guys seen the TikToks of, or just the clips of, in general, for Vincent Price making cheese boards, like showing amusing ways to display cheese? Look it up. It's great.
No. Oh.
It's so specific, but okay.
Very specific, but honestly, it's great. I just found it one day and it's very like amusing. I guess a good way to describe it is
the man's still cheesing it up.
Got to be cheesy.
I just feel like I don't know. I felt very like, I don't know. It cheered me up, I think is a good way to describe it. Just if you need some cheering up, go look and watch Vincent Price talk about fun ways to present cheese to your party guests. It's incredible. But yeah, back to like the Ursula thing really quickly. I would love to have, actually, I was about to say I'd love to have like an Ursula-esque villainy kind of situation. And now I realize I've kind of already have that planned. More hinting for if I ever get to make more episodes. I remember now I straight up wrote in a synopsis, or like I outline pretty much every episode now before I go into it. So I'm not too super blind when I go into writing an episode. And I think I remember writing a note to myself about a certain character doing Ursula from The Little Mermaid shenanigans. So be ready. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna say it's a 1-for-1, but it's about time that I think we get. I will say that we get a lady villain doing some shady deals. There was a comment I saw on Reddit recently it was someone actually being like, why do so many of these audio drama podcasts have some like mysterious guy making shady deals as like a character archetype? And I'm like, how would you like it if I told you that it was a woman?
I have unfortunate news for that commenter on the concept of archetypes and how that is one.
It is. Yeah, no, but it was specifically like, why do audio dramas have this archetype so much? And I'm like, because it's great.
Yeah. That's how archetypes get made, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I've got so many more of these. Like, I feel like I'm thinking about also a little bit like how a lot of these Disney villains were definitely queer coded for sure. But I feel like that's a conversation that's been had many a time. I look at like Jafar and Scar
Celluloid closet.
and pretty much like so many of them. And I
Do you
remember
guys remember that devil cat from All Dogs Go to Heaven too, that wore like a wizard robe? And
No.
like he was trying to take over Alcatraz, but like open a portal to hell.
Do I need to see All
Um,
Dogs Go to Heaven?
no, All Dogs
The
Go to
second
Heaven
one.
too.
Oh,
The
second
first one's
oh,
really
well, yeah.
sad.
Yeah, the first one, the villain's the dog mafia. We know
Yeah.
that.
The dog view?
Yeah.
Yeah, that they are the bad guys of All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah. Hey, no,
That sounds like Jamie found it.
No, I told Maria and Naomi about my weird thoughts, like not thoughts, that's a weird way to phrase it. How, oh my god, this guy, yes, and you shared
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yes.
I was gonna say I'm
The
haunted.
devil cat, yes.
Yeah,
that guy.
I know
I'm
this
haunted by
guy. I
this-
don't know why.
Yeah, no, I
You were
remember
traumatized as a
I was gonna
child and
say,
blocked
yeah.
it out.
There were definitely like
Probably.
little devils or demons or something involved in all that. I remember that now. Oh my god. I was gonna say I'm haunted by this weird motherfricker from like the direct to DVD
Oh yeah.
VHS, like
I know him.
Secret of Nim 2, voiced by Eric Idle. I was like a Monty Python kid. So, and we watched a lot of like Toon Disney on like cable that would just rerun these direct to like video sequels. So like this freaking rat mouse guy voiced by Eric Idle haunts me to this day, and I don't know. Words cannot describe. Yeah, I think that honestly, like Disney villains are definitely the most iconic ones. And I wanted to circle back to the queer coding thing really quickly, because Nate is and was always intended to be like a gay character. Almost every character in Heinous Investigations is queer in some capacity. And I remember being like, actually getting worried. I'm like, am I gonna like, just because this is a character who happens to be gay and is doing silly villainous stuff, is somebody gonna be annoying about that? And I'm like, but no, because he's just a fun sad little guy who gets to do some evil stuff. And I think we all need that kind of
representation. Epitome of be gay, do crimes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, it is. Well, this would have been funnier if we recorded this last month, because what comes after Gay Pride is Gay Wrath.
Yeah.
Wrath month.
Real.
I vote that August is Gay Gluttony Month.
Ooh.
When do we get Gay Sloth? I need to know.
I guess that naturally comes after Gay Gluttony. You eat a lot and then just hibernate.
What?
You're right.
It was like a fall holiday.
Make gay food. What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it, Twan.
It's Pride Month. You know what that means.
Time for more sin.
What? You're gonna make gay crime?
I'm just looking at
What do
him.
you mean?
People won't be able to see it, but he was rubbing his hands, and that's what made it for me.
I love that. Yeah, I think that we've come a long way in culture from queer coding out of ignorance for villains into straight up or actual intent, which is also not great, to straight up be gay, do crime. And we can be proud of that.
Be gay, do crime.
Yes. I still have such a long list of villains. We would have to talk forever. But we should have already talked about Mark Hamill's Joker because of Riv's performance, and I stand by that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we could go on forever and talk about all of these characters. I don't know if there are any others now that we've talked about a little bit that stand out to you guys, but those are like some for me. I would also like to, while we're shouting out like I'm shouting out mainly Disney movies and things that are similar. I also thought of one of the few movies that I own on Amazon Prime Video is The Swan Princess. And honestly, Rothbart in that, pretty great bad guy. Great villain song. But yeah,
This might be a bit of a out of left field take, but the like male robot villain guy from Robots.
oh my
Ooh.
gosh, yes, that guy. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name? Oh my gosh. Because like
Oh,
It's been too long.
yeah, the
I think
mayor.
like
Not the mayor.
Ratchet is his mom, I think.
Yeah, we're looking it up.
Yeah. That's
Robots.
also truly like iconic and
Oh wow, what a cutout! Just exclusively robot crotch right there.
oh
Oh.
oh no.
Phineas T. Ratchet.
Oh, it is Ratchet.
Okay, okay.
Okay, they're all Ratchets in the family.
His mum's called Madame Gasket.
Oh, Madam Gasket, I had him backwards.
Mm.
Whoops. I'm ashamed. I saw robots in theaters as a kid, and many, many times after that, my sister loved that movie and still loves that movie. I mean, it's great.
It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, no, that's a really good
Not
villain.
all relevant
I would
today.
not say that is out of left field at all. I definitely, it's funny when I was saying down, like these are almost all animated villains that came to my head because I just was such a cartoon and animated movies kid, and I think I still am as an adult. But
Same.
um, I feel like if I played more video games, I'd probably have a better grasp of those kinds of villains. But I mean, I did play a lot of the new Super Mario Bros. On Nintendo DS a whole lot, and that, Bowser is another good one.
I I am definitely a Bowser girly. I love Bowser.
Hmm.
Bowser girly. Bowsette. What?
What? What?
What? Hmm?
Who?
How do you
Huh?
feel about Jack Black as Bowser in the animated movie adaptation?
I I honestly loved it. He killed it.
I agree with you. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like the classic like Bowser, Ganondorf,
True.
the real ones. Uh, Going
Owen,
back
how
to like
dare you?
Disney. I also really like Frollo.
Damn.
Just very
Oh,
evil on every single front,
truly an awful
and
human
a
being.
banger theme song.
That's
The
so
theme
true.
song is the wrong word, but yeah,
That's
his villain song,
that's so true because
incredible.
Disney had gotten into the habit of like these like, you know, kind of more like I guess not really affable and not like 100% silly, like not silly on like the Yzma level that I would like
Mhm.
consider Yzma like peak silly for a Disney villain. But they had these villains that were, I guess, had like a charm to them. And
Mhm.
yeah, they just fully came in full stop with Frollo. Oh Lord. Yeah, but
Yeah, there's
that song is great.
something about Hunchback. It's
Mm.
peak, truly.
Yeah, it really is.
Um,
Hunchback is my comfort film.
it's incredible. I
Yeah.
need to go watch it. um,
I jammed to the musical version, like the when they did like the musical adaptation with some songs from the movie. I rock out to that a lot.
mhm,
It's real good.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have one. Okay, two more. Um,
How do you?
Go.
um, so one of the ones I was thinking was Big Mom from One Piece. Because Dio got me into One Piece. I love Big Mom. I know I'm the only One Piece head here, probably. Um,
I'm like half a One Piece head. I
there
am
you go, there you
familiar
go.
with who you're talking about.
Yeah, I love her so much.
Mm.
The drama, the showmanship. Um, I support women's wrongs. All she ever wanted to
I
do
suppose
was eat a big
was eat.
cake, and she's so real for that.
That's
Mhm.
true.
I actually do know about
I
Big Mom, and I
support women's wrongs is so funny.
it's a
Um,
Oh, I've
yeah.
never heard that before.
And she also like her introduction is just straight up a musical, which is like unique, like even in One Piece. So
Oh yeah.
just everything about her is amazing. Um, and then completely flipping gears, Yoshikage Kira from JoJo's Part 4.
Yeah.
I knew a JoJo was gonna get
Yeah.
mentioned.
I listen, listen. I'm a Kira girly. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all. That's all.
That's all. That's the
Maria.
only one of them.
Maria, you put it in the chat, so now I'm gonna make you talk about Preminger.
Listen, and I told this to my coworker, and I will say it to anyone who asks me. I think that Barbie Princess and the Pauper is the Barbie movie I would recommend even over the live action Barbie movie that is for adults. Because you know what?
Wow.
Listen, Barbie Princess and the Pauper, Lord Preminger is voiced by Martin Short, okay? And he has a villain song, and he has stupid hair and a little ponytail and a red velvet suit and high-heeled little booties, and he's trying to be a tyrannical overlord, okay? And you
I
don't
have
get
seen
that kind of
Good.
quality.
Maria and I watched
That's
this
true.
movie the day before we went to Ocean City Comic-Con, and it changed my life.
Yeah, because she said she hadn't seen it, and I said, listen, I will personally bring my DVD copy from when I was a child,
And she did.
and we will watch it.
Fucking Preminger
Preminger's pretty good.
in the chat. Preminger has joined the chat. Oh!
Preminger is in the chat now.
Also, when he makes that horrified little like noise, whenever something
Yeah.
goes wrong.
When your villain song reaches a certain level of like TikTok fame, you know it's a good one.
Mhm.
Wait, hold on. Is this the it's a temporary setback, dude?
Yes,
Mhm.
it's that.
Preminger.
It's
Come on,
from Barbie
Ken.
Princess and the Pauper.
Okay.
Now you know.
Now you know. Fun fact:
We ruined Owen.
Martin Short playing even as an animated Barbie villain. I will bring that up if I ever have like the good luck to meet him. I'll be like, I loved
Mhm.
you when you were Preminger, and
Preminger.
also when you were Ned in the Three Amigos.
Yes.
And he'll
And
be
then
like,
other
you know,
things.
you're the 7th person to tell me that today. That's great.
I don't think he knew what he was getting into, but he owned it.
It was
Yeah.
good. It was so good.
Oh my goodness.
I
He's
love
mewing.
that.
He was the original mewer.
Naomi, stop sending Preminger.
Never stop sending.
I think this is where we're gonna have to stop.
Probably. I think
make it.
we're gone.
Are you
We've lost
sure?
the plot,
Are
guys.
you sure?
I'm Preminger.
I feel like we're just getting started.
I'm done.
Get out of my house.
Thank you. And
My head turns into a rocket and blasts off into space. I'm among the stars, my people.
Well, this has been a delightful Wildly Abandoned. Thank you, everyone.
Yay.
Hey,
Be gay,
I mean,
do crimes.
If it's not a wildly abandoned, if
game.
you don't end it like this.
Everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I can't do that, but bye.